Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Now I'm not sure if the title of this video is right. I put estate sale, but an estate sale, I've always heard it to be like if someone is having their homes auctioned off, something like that, or if like someone passes away and they're selling off their estate. This just happened to be a gentleman that lives here in Fairbanks who put up his home for sale, and he didn't expect it to sell the very next day. So he had all of this stuff that he needed to get rid of in a hurry, and he sold it to me at 50 cents to the dollar. Outstanding deal. Everything you see here is pretty new stuff. Nothing has been past its best buy date. And actually, most of the cans that you see here have a best buy date of 23, 24, and beyond. And I got a great deal on the LDS stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you everything that I got. That way you know that there are deals out there to be had. All you have to do is be on the lookout, and don't be afraid to go check these things out, ladies and gentlemen. And out of all of the cans that you see here, there were 2 cans that I found with a good dent on them. And I'm going to show you what they look like. And I'm also going to show you how it is that I look at them to see if I think that the stuff inside of them is still good or not. In my opinion, if you have dented cans that are way past their best buy date, I would rather just discard of them. But I'm going to show you what I look at to see if they're good or to see if I just rather throw them away. Other than that, let's get to it. So here you can see that I got 2 cases of 12 of the Great Value luncheon meat. Now, I understand this is not as good as the Spam, but ladies and gentlemen, if you all remember, I did a video a while back where I showed you that the old Spam recipe is the Great Value recipe. Now, I don't think this one is. This is probably a cheaper version because this one is made with pork and chicken, all right? But still, 50 cents to the dollar, you can't go wrong. Worst case scenario on these, I can always take them and feed them to the dogs, and these still have a lot of shelf life left in them, as the best buy date is all the way out to 2025. Now I hope that you can see this okay, because the lighting out here is not great, but you can see this is one of the cans. Out of those 24 cans, this can is dented, and it's dented pretty bad. And also at the seal. Whenever you have a can that's dented at the seal, you really have to make sure you're careful and see whether this thing is good or not. So what I take a look at and see if it has any more dents, and it doesn't really have any more dents, but this is what I mainly look at. I go to the top and I press in. And I'm not sure if you can see that or hear that. Let me see if I can give you a good picture. But you can see how it's going down. The seal in this can has been broken, meaning that air can get in and out of it. Now being that it's Spam or luncheon meat, it's probably still good, but I won't take that chance. And you can see the bottom here. You can see that the seal goes up and down. So these are the things you have to look at. Now, am I upset that this one can is bad? Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, with the deal that I got with this load here, man, this is nothing. So this will be going in the garbage. Now, as you will see, I'm going to go ahead and remove the things that I show you. That way we are not crowded and you can see everything else easily. Now, he had a lot more stuff that he was selling. But ladies and gentlemen, I only picked the things that I know that we will eat. I'm not going to buy something at a good price just because it's at a good price. Now, to tell you the truth, on that luncheon meat from Walmart, I've never had that kind, but I do know that my dogs will eat it. And at the price that I got them for, you really can't beat it, even if it's for a treat for the dogs, because I know they'll love it. Now, here are some things that he got from Costco. As you can tell, we got some black beans. My favorite, or our favorite, marinara sauce. We really like this marinara sauce. Some organic mushrooms, some of the chili that they sell. This is one of 2 brands of chili that they sell at Costco, and some organic kidney beans. Here's something that we use a lot of here, which are diced tomatoes from Costco. And here we have a mixed case of black beans, sliced carrots, and also some diced tomatoes as well that come with celery, green peppers, and onions. Now, this is the other can that I found that is dented pretty well. Now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this can here is not really compromising the seal, right? So if it's not compromising the seal and It hasn't lost its seal, as you can see. And the best buy date is not until September of 2023, which is about a year and a half from now. I will be fine with using this to consume. I'll just go ahead and put it in the front so that we can make sure that we use this next. We ended up getting another full case of diced tomatoes, which is great because, like I said, we use these quite often. And I was pretty excited to see an entire case of corned beef hash. Now, little Miss Alaska Prepper is going to be happy about this because she loves corned beef hash. And let's take a look at the best buy date on this. The best buy date on this is June of 2023. See if you can see. So this actually will last years past the best buy date, ladies and gentlemen, as long as you store them in a cool, dry place, away from sunlight, of course. And we actually have some corned beef hash that's like 2 years past the best buy date. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Now let me show you one of the exciting things that I got that I think is a great deal. I ended up getting 3.5 cases of this chunk chicken breast from Walmart. And these are very nice. The reason is because these are 1 serving per can. Okay, so each of these is 1 serving per can. It only has 110 calories per can, but it's really good for your daily protein. It comes in at having 22 grams of protein per can. So this is a great way to get the protein that you need. Plus, like I said, we ended up getting another half of a case. I just didn't put it up here to show it because you can get the gist of what we got right here. And every single one of these cans, in addition to the half case that I still have out, are all good. None of them came indented. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you may ask, hey, AP, why didn't you just take all of this food and take it to the food bank? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm working on something big for the food bank. It's going to take me a couple of more months to get it done because I am actively saving up for it. But the next time that we do a food bank run, make sure you watch that video because it's going to be epic. Now, all of this LDS stuff that you see here, plus one other brand that I've never heard about, but Beans Are Beans, are already a pretty good price. So if you go to the LDS website, you can get this stuff here for a pretty good price. Everything that you see here, I ended up getting a case of macaroni, a case of white hard wheat, a case of red wheat, a case of navy beans or northern beans, a case of black beans, a case of oats, and a case of spaghetti. All of this, if you were to pay full price for it, all of this you would pay for about $280 or so. Right? I ended up paying half price for it, which again, outstanding deal, but it's still not a bad deal to pay $280 for 6 cases of sustenance, especially this kind that will last you a very long time. Now let me show you these black beans that I got here because I've never heard of this company. It's not LDS. Let's see what it is. It's called Desert Farms, and it's 5.5 pounds of black beans. And as you can see, everything looks really good. All of the cans of the LDS and this type right here look really good. So ladies and gentlemen, there are deals to be had, but only because it's a deal doesn't mean you should get it. Remember that if you are going to get it because it's a great deal, it's because you are going to use it for yourselves and your families, or give it away to someone that you know that will use it. This here is like a ketchup that is made from bananas. It's called banana sauce, and it's Filipino. And I have seen this before in some videos that I've seen from the Philippines, and always wondered what this was like. So he had this. He says it's delicious. Let me know down in the comments if any of you have had this before, and if you like it. I will definitely be trying it out next time that we have any tater tots or french fries or something like that. So let me know if you have had this before and if you liked it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. Again, there are deals out there to be had, ladies and gentlemen. I always like to say that you should keep a little bit of dry powder on the side. What's a little bit of dry powder? Always have some money on the side that you don't have earmarked for anything, if you're able to. That way, when deals like this come up, you can jump up and take advantage of them right away. Having said that, remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Prepper. I am out.